ground, runway 09 or right, pushback approved. Speedbird 738.
Ground, runway 09 or right, pushback approved. Speedbird 181 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 958 with information mic, requesting push and start. Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 13 Kilo on final 09er left.
Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. Dynasty A2 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 181 heavy ready to taxi.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Shuttle 13 Kilo.
Runway 09 or right, Speedbird 181 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 738 ready to taxi. Runway 09 or right, Speedbird 738.
Heathrow ground, Airport Circle 1369er with information mic, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Airport Circle 1369er.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 1350.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Shuttle 13 Kilo.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 802 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 or right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 181 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Aegean 608 on final 09er left.
Ground, runway 09 or right, pushback approved. Speedbird 802.
Runway 09er left, clear to land. Aegean 608. Runway 09er right, Dynasty A2 heavy. Heathrow ground, Dynasty A2 heavy ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, Airport Circle 1369er ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, Airport Circle 1369er.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 1350 ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 504 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right, Speedbird 1350.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 958. Ground, runway 09 right, Pushback approved. Speedbird 504.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 802 ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, Speedbird 802.
Heathrow ground, Lufthansa 2481 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 181 heavy. Roger, good evening.
Taxi to terminal, shuttle 13 kilo. Heathrow Tower, United 934 heavy on final 09er left.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 738.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 958 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 958. Heathrow ground, Speedbird 504 ready to taxi. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 2481. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 504.
Heathrow ground, Iberia 3179er with information mic, requesting push and start.
Hold position, Speedbird 504.
Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. Iberia 3179er.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. United 934 heavy.
Taxi to terminal, Aegean 608.
Heathrow Tower, Scandinavian 1527 on final 09er left.
Continue taxi. Speedbird 504.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. Speedbird 802.
Hold position. Speedbird 504. Heathrow ground, Lufthansa 2481 ready to taxi. Continue taxi. Speedbird 504. Runway 09er right, Lufthansa 2481.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 738. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 770 with information mic, requesting push and start.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 802.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 1350.
Continue taxi. Speedbird 504.
Heathrow ground, Iberia 3179er ready to taxi.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 770.
Runway 09er right, Iberia 3179er.
Runway 09er left, clear to land. Scandinavian 1527. Taxi to terminal, United 934 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Sri Lankan 503 heavy on final 09er left.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 802. Roger, good evening.
Runway 09 left, clear to land. Sri Lankan 503 heavy.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 1350.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 504.
Heathrow ground. Asiana 522 heavy with information Mike, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Asiana 522 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 770 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 770.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 1350, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 504.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Airport's going 1369er.
Taxi to terminal. Scandinavian 1527.
Heathrow Tower, Air France 1380 on final 09 left.
Heathrow ground. Asiana 522 heavy ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, Scandinavian 1508 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right. Asiana 522 heavy.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Scandinavian 1508.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 504, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Airport's going 1369er.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 958.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Air France 1380.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 352 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Taxi to terminal, Sri Lankan 503 heavy.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 352.
Heathrow Tower, Shenzhen Air 9067 heavy on final 09 left.
Departure on 120.52. Airport's going 1369er. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 1348 with information Mike, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 1348.
Runway 09 right, Scandinavian 1508. Heathrow ground, Scandinavian 1508 ready to taxi.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 958.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Iberia 3179er.
Runway 09 left, clear to land. Shenzhen Air 9067 Heavy.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 352 ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, City 1032 with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right. Speedbird 352.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. City 1032.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 1348 ready to taxi.
Departure on 120.52. Speedbird 958. Roger. Good evening.
Taxi to terminal. Air France 1380.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Iberia 3179er.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 770.
Runway 09 right. Speedbird 1348.
Heathrow ground, Helvetic 339er with information Mike, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. Helvetic 339er.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 567 on final 09er left. Heathrow ground, City 1032 ready to taxi. Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 567. Runway 09er right, City 1032.
Heathrow ground, Shuttle 6 Mike with information Mike, requesting push and start. Departure on 120.52, Iberia 3179er, Roger. Good evening. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Shuttle 6 Mike.
Taxi to terminal. Shenzhen Air 9067 Heavy.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 770.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Dynasty A2 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Helvetic 339er ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, Helvetic 339er.
Departure on 120.52. Speedbird 770. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow Tower, American 142 heavy on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, clear to land. American 142 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Shuttle 6 Mike ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, Shuttle 6 Mike.
Heathrow ground, Emirates 4 Super with information Mike, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Dynasty A2 heavy. Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 352. Departure on 120.52, Dynasty A2 heavy, roger, good evening.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Emirates 4 Super.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 567.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 352.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Lufthansa 2481.
Heathrow ground, Lufthansa 917 with information Mike, requesting push and start. Cross runway 09 right, Air France 1380.
Heathrow ground, Emirates 4 Super ready to taxi. Negative, Emirates 4 Super.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 352, roger, good evening.
Taxi to terminal, American 142 Heavy.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Lufthansa 917.
Runway 09 right, Emirates 4 Super.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 2481.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Scandinavian 1508.
Heathrow ground, Virgin 25 Heavy with information Mike, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Virgin 25 Heavy.
Departure on 120.52, Lufthansa 2481, roger, good evening.
Heathrow ground, Lufthansa 917 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Lufthansa 917. Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Scandinavian 1508.
Runway 09 to right, line up and wait. City 1032.
Heathrow ground, Virgin 25 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 to right, Virgin 25 heavy.
Hold position, Lufthansa 917.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 544 with information mic, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 or right, pushback approved. Speedbird 544.
Continue taxi, Lufthansa 917. Departure on 120.52, Scandinavian 1508, roger, good evening.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 717 on the final 09 left. Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 717.
Runway 09 to right, cleared for takeoff. City 1032.
Runway 09 or right, line up and wait. Shuttle 6 Mike.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 826 with information mic, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 or right, pushback approved. Speedbird 826.
Departure on 120.52, City 1032. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 544 ready to taxi. Runway 09 or right, Speedbird 544.
Runway 09 or right, cleared for takeoff. Shuttle 6 Mike.
Runway 09 or right, line up and wait. Speedbird 1348.
Heathrow ground, Oman Air 102 heavy with information mic, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Oman Air 102 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 3 Yankee on final 09 or left. Runway 09 or left, clear to land. Shuttle 3 Yankee.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 826 ready to taxi.
Departure on 120.52, Shuttle 6 Mike, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 or right, Speedbird 826.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 1348. Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Asiana 522 heavy.
Heathrow ground. Oman Air 102 Heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Oman Air 102 Heavy.
Departure on 120.52. Speed bird 1348. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow ground. Korean cargo 504 heavy with information Mike. Requesting push and start.
Taxi to terminal. Speed bird 717.
Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Korean cargo 504 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Asiana 522 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Helvetic 339er.
Heathrow ground. Kansas 2 Super with information November. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Kansas 2 Super.
Departure on 120.52. Asiana 522 heavy. Roger, good evening.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 3 Yankee.
Heathrow ground. Korean cargo 504 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Korean cargo 504 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Helvetic 339er.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Emirates 4 Super.
Heathrow ground. Kansas 2 Super ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Kansas 2 Super.
Heathrow ground. Croatia 491 with information November. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Croatia 491.
Departure on 120.52. Helvetic 339er. Roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Emirates 4 Super.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 826.
Heathrow ground. Scandinavian 534 with information November. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Scandinavian 534.
Heathrow Tower, Swiss 358 on final 09 left.
Heathrow ground, Croatia 491 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Croatia 491.
Departure on 120.52, Emirates 4 Super, roger. Good evening.
Heathrow ground, Etihad 18 heavy with information November, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Etihad 18 heavy.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 826.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Korean cargo 504 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Scandinavian 534 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Scandinavian 534.
Heathrow ground, China Southern 674 heavy with information November, requesting push and start.
Departure on 120.52. Speedbird 826. Roger. Good evening.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. China Southern 674 heavy.
Runway 09 left, clear to land. Swiss 358.
Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 7 X-ray on final 09 left.
Heathrow ground, Etihad 18 heavy ready to taxi.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Korean cargo 504 heavy.
Runway 09 right, Etihad 18 heavy.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Virgin 25 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Air China 938 heavy with information November, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Air China 938 heavy. Heathrow ground, China Southern 674 heavy ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 634 with information November, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 634.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Virgin 25 heavy.
Departure on 120.52. Korean cargo 504 heavy. Roger. Good evening. Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Shuttle 7 X-ray.
Taxi to terminal, Swiss 358.
Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 669er on final 09er left.
Runway 09 right, Air China 938 heavy. Runway 09 right, China Southern 674 heavy. Heathrow ground, Air China 938 heavy ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 129er 3 Super with information November, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Oman Air 102 Heavy.
Departure on 120.52, Virgin 25 Heavy. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 634 ready to taxi. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 129 super. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 634.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 669er.
Heathrow Ground, Singapore 319 super with information November. Requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Singapore 319 super. Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Oman Air 102 Heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Lufthansa 917.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 7 X-ray.
Departure on 120.52, Oman Air 102 Heavy. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 129 super ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 129 super.
Heathrow Ground, Singapore 319 super ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Singapore 319 super.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Lufthansa 917.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 544.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 669er.
Departure on 120.52. Lufthansa 917. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow Ground, Shamrock 183 with information November, requesting push and start. Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 544. Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 634. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Shamrock 183. Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 544. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow Ground, City 1028 with information November, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. City 1028.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 634.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Etihad 18 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Shamrock 184 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, clear to land. Shamrock 184.
Heathrow Ground, Shamrock 183 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Shamrock 183.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 634. Roger, good evening.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 858 with information November, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Etihad 18 heavy.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Qantas 2 super.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 858. Heathrow Ground, City 1028 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, City 1028.
Heathrow Ground, Shuttle 12 Tango with information November, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right, City 1028.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Shuttle 12 Tango.
Departure on 120.52, Etihad 18 heavy, roger. Good evening. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 453 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 453.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Qantas 2 super.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Croatia 491.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 858 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 858.
Heathrow Ground, Shuttle 12 Tango ready to taxi.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 27 heavy with information November, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right, Shuttle 12 Tango.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 27 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 793 on final 09 left.
Departure on 120.52, Kansas 2 Super. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Croatia 491.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Scandinavian 534. Heathrow ground, Ice Air 455 with information November, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 793.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Ice Air 455.
Taxi to terminal. Shamrock 184.
Departure on 120.52, Croatia 4901, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Scandinavian 534.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 1293 Super.
Heathrow ground, Ethiopian 701 heavy with information November, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Ethiopian 701 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Speedbird 27 Heavy. Heathrow ground. Speedbird 27 Heavy ready to taxi.
Heathrow Tower, Qatari 5 heavy on final 09 left.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 453.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Qatari 5 heavy. Departure on 120.52, Scandinavian 534, roger, good evening. Heathrow ground, Ice Air 455 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Ice Air 455.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 1293 Super.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Shuttle 12 Tango.
Heathrow ground, Ethiopian 701 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Ethiopian 701 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 364 with information November, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 364.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 793.
Turn right heading 150. Speedbird 1293 Super. Departure on 120.52. Speedbird 1293 Super. Roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Shuttle 12 Tango.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. City 1028. Heathrow ground. Speedbird 364 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Speedbird 364.
Heathrow ground. Cathay Cargo 38 heavy with information November. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Cathay Cargo 38 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. City 1028.
Departure on 120.52. Shuttle 12 Tango. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Air China 938 heavy.
Hold position. Speedbird 453. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 633 on final 09er left.
Taxi to terminal. Qatari 5 heavy.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 633.
Departure on 120.52, City 1028. Roger, good evening. Taxi to terminal. Qatari 5 heavy.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Air China 938 heavy. Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 27 heavy. Heathrow ground. Cathay Cargo 38 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Cathay Cargo 38 heavy. Departure on 120.52, Air China 938 heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Continue taxi. Speedbird 453.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 902 on final 09er left. Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 902.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 27 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 858.
Heathrow ground. Air India 130 heavy with information Oscar. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Air India 130 heavy. Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 27 heavy. Roger. Good evening. Heathrow ground. TAM 8085 heavy with information Oscar. Requesting push and start.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 633.
Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. TAM 8085 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 858.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. China Southern 674 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 164 Heavy on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 164 Heavy.
Heathrow ground, Air India 130 Heavy ready to taxi.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 633.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 858. Roger, good evening.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. China Southern 674 Heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Singapore 319 Super.
Runway 09er right, Air India 130 Heavy. Heathrow ground, TAM 8085 Heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, TAM 8085 Heavy. Departure on 120.52, China Southern 674 Heavy, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Singapore 319 Super.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. Cathay Cargo 38 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, be line 2103 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, clear to land. Be line 2103.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 199 Heavy with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
Cross runway 09 right. Qatari 5 Heavy.
Departure on 120.52, Singapore 319 Super. Roger, good evening.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 199 Heavy.
Heathrow ground, Air Malta 103 with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Cathay Cargo 38 Heavy.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 164 Heavy.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Shamrock 183.
Heathrow Tower, Swiss 340 on final 09 left.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Air Malta 103.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 921.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Swiss 340.
Departure on 120.52, Cathay Cargo 38 Heavy, roger, good evening. Hold position, TAM 8085 Heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 199 Heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 199 Heavy. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 870. Heathrow ground, Speedbird 870 with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Shamrock 183.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 364.
Continue taxi. TAM 8085 Heavy.
Taxi to terminal. B line 2103. Heathrow ground, Air Malta 103 ready to taxi.
Departure on 120.52, Shamrock 183, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, Air Malta 103.
Heathrow Tower, Austrian 457 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Austrian 457.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 364.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. Ethiopian 701 Heavy.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 870 ready to taxi.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 364, roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, Speedbird 870.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Ethiopian 701 Heavy.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Ice Air 455.
Heathrow Tower, Scandinavian 1501 on final 09 left. Runway 09 left, clear to land. Scandinavian 1501.
Departure on 120.52, Ethiopian 701 Heavy. Roger, good evening.
Hold position, Speedbird 870.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 109er Heavy with information Oscar, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. Speedbird 109er Heavy.
Taxi to terminal, Swiss 340.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Austrian 457.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Ice Air 455.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Speedbird 199 Heavy. Continue taxi, Speedbird 870.
Taxi to terminal. Austrian 457.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 689 on final 09 left.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 109 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Speedbird 109 heavy.
Taxi to terminal. Austrian 457.
Runway 09 left, cleared to land. Speedbird 689. Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 199 heavy.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. TAM 8085 heavy.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 15 heavy with information Oscar. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Speedbird 15 heavy.
Departure on 120.52. I say 455. Roger. Good evening.
Departure on 120.52. Speedbird 199 heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow ground. Dubai 11 with information Oscar. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Dubai 11.
Taxi to terminal. Scandinavian 1501.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. TAM 8085 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Air Malta 103.
Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 425 on final 09 left.
Heathrow ground. Speedbird 15 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Speedbird 15 heavy.
Runway 09 left. Cleared to land. Speedbird 425.
Departure on 120.52. TAM 8085 heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow ground. Dubai 11 ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Dubai 11.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Air Malta 103.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Air India 130 heavy.
Heathrow ground. Windair 711 heavy with information Oscar. Requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Windair 711 heavy.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 689.
Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 851 on final 09 left. Runway 09 left. Clear to land. Speedbird 851.
Departure on 120.52. Air Malta 103. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Air India 130 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speed bird 870.
Departure on 120.52, Air India 130 Heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow Ground, Windair 711 Heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Windair 711 Heavy.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 425.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 870.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 109 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 533 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 533.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 57 Bravo Super with information Oscar, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 57 Bravo Super.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 870. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 109 Heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 15 Heavy. Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 851.
Departure on 120.52. Speedbird 109 Heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow Tower, Egypt Air 779 Heavy on final 09 left.
Heathrow Ground, Speedbird 57 Bravo Super ready to taxi. Runway 09 right, Speedbird 57 Bravo Super.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 15 Heavy.
Runway 09er right. Line up and wait. Dubai 11.
Runway 09 left, clear to land. Egypt Air 779 Heavy.
Hold position. Speedbird 57 Bravo Super.
Departure on 120.52. Speed Bird 15 Heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Continue taxi. Speedbird 57 Bravo Super.
Heathrow ground. Malaysian 1 heavy with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Dubai 11.
Ground. Runway 09 right, pushback approved. Malaysian 1 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Shuttle 5 Tango on final 09er left. Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 533.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 376 with information Oscar, requesting push and start.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. 1-711 heavy.
Departure on 120.52. Dubai 11. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. 1-711 heavy.
Runway 09 right. Line up and wait. Speedbird 57 Bravo Super.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Shuttle 5 Tango.
Heathrow ground. Malaysian 1 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09 right. Malaysian 1 heavy. Heathrow ground. Shuttle 8 Golf with information Oscar, requesting push and start. Ground. Runway 09 right. Pushback approved. Shuttle 8 Golf.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Speedbird 376.
Taxi to terminal. Egypt Air 779 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, Shamrock 724 on final 09er left.
Departure on 120.52. 1-711 heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Shamrock 724.
Runway 09 right. Cleared for takeoff. Speedbird 57 Bravo Super.
Heathrow ground. Shuttle 8 Golf ready to taxi.
Heathrow ground, Speedbird 376 ready to taxi.
Runway 09 right. Shuttle 8 Golf.
Runway 09 right, Speedbird 376.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 5 Tango.
Departure on 120.52, Speedbird 57 Bravo Super, Roger, good evening.
Heathrow Tower, Turkish 1987 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Turkish 1987.
Taxi to terminal. Shuttle 5 Tango.
Heathrow ground, China Eastern 7552 heavy with information Oscar, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. China Eastern 7552 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Singapore cargo 739 heavy with information Oscar, requesting push and start. Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. Singapore cargo 739 heavy.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Shuttle 8 Golf.
Taxi to terminal. Shamrock 724.
Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 9er 6 went on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Speedbird 9er 6 1.
Heathrow ground, China Eastern 7552 heavy ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, China Eastern 7552 heavy.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. Malaysian 1 heavy.
Heathrow ground, Singapore cargo 739 heavy ready to taxi.
Departure in 120.52, Shuttle 8 Golf, Roger, good evening.
Runway 09er right, Singapore cargo 739 heavy.
Taxi to terminal, Turkish 1987.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Malaysian 1 heavy.
Heathrow Tower, lot 285 on final 09er left. Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Lot 285.
Heathrow ground, Aegean 609er with information Papa, requesting push and start.
Departure on 120.52, Malaysian 1 Heavy. Roger, good evening.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Speed bird 376.
Ground, runway 09 right, pushback approved. Aegean 609er.
Heathrow ground, Shuttle 6 Papa with information Papa, requesting push and start.
Taxi to terminal. Speed bird 961.
Ground, runway 09er right, pushback approved. Shuttle 6 Papa.
Runway 09 right, line up and wait. Singapore Cargo 73905 Heavy. Heathrow Tower, Speedbird 443 on final 09 left. Runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 443.
Heathrow ground, Aegean 609er ready to taxi. Runway 09er right, Aegean 609er.
Departure on 120.52. Speed bird 376. Roger. Good evening.
Heathrow ground, Shuttle 6 Papa ready to taxi.
Runway 09 right, cleared for takeoff. Singapore Cargo 73905 Heavy.
Runway 09er right, Shuttle 6 Papa.
Heathrow Tower, Lufthansa 2484 on final 09 left.
Departure on 120.52, Singapore Cargo 73905 Heavy. Roger, good evening.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. Shuttle 6 Papa.
Taxi to terminal. Lot 285.
Runway 09er left, cleared to land. Lufthansa 2484.
Runway 09er right, cleared for takeoff. Shuttle 6 Papa.
Runway 09er right, line up and wait. China Eastern 7552 Heavy.
Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 443.
Departure on 120.52. Shuttle 6 Papa. Roger. Good evening.
Runway 09 or right. Cleared for takeoff. China Eastern 7552 Heavy.
Heathrow Tower. Speedbird 503 on final 09 left. Taxi to terminal. Speedbird 443. Runway 09 left, clear to land. Speedbird 503.
Departure on 120.52. China Eastern 7552 Heavy. Roger. Good evening.
Taxi to terminal. Lufthansa 2484.
Heathrow Tower, Lufthansa 920 on final 09 left.